world? It's another episode of Once Upon A BnB. It's Anns.
I missed an episode, but I'm back. It's Ian.
And this is Maha. We have a special guest with us here, Kemoy. Thanks for joining us on Once Upon A BnB.
Appreciate. Thank you guys for having me. It's my honor being on the Once Upon A BnB show.
Yay! We appreciate you. Where are you from?
So, born in Jamaica, the island, raised in Brooklyn, New York. Just moved to Atlanta a couple months ago.
Oh, really? A couple months ago?
Yeah.
How are you liking it so far?
Love it.
Really?
Yeah.
New Yorkers either love it or hate it. There's always
It's
like
either
no
or.
middle ground. They're like, fuck this or this is awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I made a pit stop from New York in Maryland. I went to college in Maryland.
Okay.
So I was literally in Maryland for like 14 years, something like long time. And
Not to interrupt, Kemoy,
Yeah.
but podcast doesn't take kindly to hands on the table.
oh yeah, my bad.
Rule number one. Breaking all the rules.
Is there a reason for that?
Because
Yeah.
it like picks up on the mic.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to interrupt your smooth, silky voice. We don't have that.
Okay.
Blackberry white.
But yeah, it was out in Maryland, and yeah, man, I just wanted something a lot more just entrepreneurial, an environment a lot more just mover and shakerish. And Atlanta was definitely
Okay. So I assume you had visited before you moved out here
absolutely.
all the time.
What did you fall in love with? What made you say, okay, I'm going to make the move? Entrepreneurial.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was
Well,
So
counting.
entrepreneurial,
Yeah.
for sure. The weather.
Yeah.
I got tired of just snow, even though when I first moved out here, it snowed.
You
Like,
brought
not-
it
And
with
it's
you.
cold as fuck
Yeah,
right
and
now.
today
Yeah,
is
like-
randomly freezing.
That threw me off, but still not as cold as Maryland, New York. So,
Right.
but yeah, entrepreneurial, weather, food, the people, just
Strip clubs.
yeah.
The women.
I'm not a big strip club guy, but all the above. It's just a lot of good out here.
I see your Four Seasons hat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's from Anguilla. I thought
Yeah.
that was from here. I was like, do you live in the Four Seasons? Or
No, not yet.
it is not Four Seasons
Maha wants your
landscaping
hat.
as we discussed prior, but
You're going to
So-
take his hat. I feel like you're going to take his hat.
I know I might steal that. But
Did you just steal it from, you just came from there, from the four?
Just came from there. Yeah, we went to St. Martin and Anguilla. Was out
okay.
there for about a week.
The French side or the Dutch side of St. Martin or both?
Mostly Dutch,
Mm-hmm.
but went to the French side for like half a day.
Is it
that's-
nude
yeah,
beaches?
That's in the,
There's a new beach out there?
Oh my God. Yes.
Really?
The French side is all nude beaches.
Really?
Like butt ass naked. Too.
Wow. Yeah, I missed that.
the Dutch
That's
we
why I
should have
went.
French.
It's pretty awesome. It's pretty like a freeing feeling being like butt ass naked.
But
on
isn't
the
it
beach.
also like
imagine.
in this gross people?
Well, it was actually pretty empty. There's like we found like a few secluded ones, but I've definitely been to a nude beach in like between like Miami and Florida. I mean, in Fort Lauderdale, that was definitely just all gross
Yeah.
old people and like
Mm.
perverts.
I've never been to one.
I think that might have.
I've
that was
seen
my
some
first
people
one,
go
but-
nude on a regular beach.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
I've been
was
like
like-
pleasantly surprised when I like
Yeah.
asked for a drink and then like pops up,
Yeah.
Right.
tits out.
No tan lines. It's pretty great. So you are very well traveled. I think your Instagram said what 47 countries.
Just came back
Is
from
it now 48?
49.
Oh,
'Cause St.
49.
Martin
Oh,
and
because
Anguilla.
two. You haven't
Yeah.
been to either one.
Yeah.
Cool. Damn, you got me beat.
I know I was going
Yeah,
to
what's
say,
your
what
count,
number you
Maha?
I
have,
think I'm
Maha?
at 37 now.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Great.
Do you also fly for free, or are you just paying for all these flights?
So I do earn a lot of free travel, with
Yeah?
points and kind of just maximizing different travel hacks for sure.
Okay, well, you will maybe have to share some with us, some of those travel hacks.
Yeah.
Right.
Later on.
Give us a
Yeah.
sauce.
Show.
Yeah, gun to head. What's your best travel hack?
Yeah,
Man, just utilizing my credit card for everything.
yeah.
Like I don't even pick up my debit card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
know,
Same.
Mhm.
That's what
anytime
like
I-
Warren Buffett says. You should never use it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anytime I furnish an Airbnb, credit card.
Yeah,
Just every little thing, credit card, so that we can rack up.
definitely.
And always sign up for those like loyalty programs with hotels and airlines. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can start earning, more rewards or like special offers and things like that.
Okay. All right. Out of your 49 countries now, top three.
That's tough. I would say the Maldives.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just looking at your Instagram and saw you went to the Maldives, and I've always wanted to go, but I feel like it's only for like couples and honeymoon. Can you just like
So that's the thing.
You can just
go
do whatever the fuck
with
you want
like
to do,
your
Maha.
friend or like alone?
It depends on the best. So like the Maldives is like the best in terms of like the water.
Yeah.
It is very coupley because it's not like too turned up. There's not
Right.
clubs
It's just
out
like
there.
the villas over the water and
Yeah,
stuff.
like the scenery is like crazy. So
Yeah.
in terms of experience and like water, all that, that's why it's the best. But if you want like an overall turned up trip or just so many activities and weather and food and everything, like I would say like Bali and Indonesia. Like that's
Yeah.
my number one.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I love Bali.
I plan on taking my whole family for my mom's 60th in October.
Oh yeah,
Bali.
that'll be lit,
Amazing.
Maha. Can I
It's
become
expensive to get there, but once you're there, everything's really
Yeah,
cheap,
you can
right?
live like
can
a
I
king or
become on
queen.
your
Come
your
on,
family
turn
member
up for my mom's 60th.
Yeah, that's dope.
right now?
And then Greece.
Really? Greece is pretty dope. What was your favorite part of Greece? Athens is kind of a shithole. The rest of
Yeah.
Greece is pretty cool.
I always say spend like a day the most.
Right, exactly.
We're planning on going to Greece for this yacht week
week.
because I'm turning 36, and that's the oldest you can be. Or maybe
I don't know. That's
I
a
think
rule.
it's urban
Y'all did
legend.
not
It's a legend,
confirm
urban
this.
I've
legend, but
definitely
it's-
been with people like
it's
in their 40s.
motivated me to be like, all right, it's the last year
Yeah.
I can do it. Sorry,
Yeah.
honey, I have to do it. So
It's
we're,
pushing you.
yeah,
And
but
I've done it, but it was like 2018. Greece. Have you heard of Yacht Week?
Yeah.
It's very fun, but
Yeah. Always wanted to go.
we're gonna do it again. Well,
You
we
go
might have a
down.
spot on our
Yeah.
boat. Come
Yeah.
on.
For sure.
we'll see how this podcast,
I know it's more like
podcast goes.
Croatia
You get
too.
to choose your
Right,
week.
Ian
It's
gets to
basically
pick.
the whole summer. The name's misleading, Yacht Week, like it's 1 week, but you choose what week you want to go. It's like through the whole summer. It's usually in summer,
It
even
lasts
like
about a
March and
week.
April. No, so you only go for 1 week, but you could choose whatever week you want.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
if you want,
And
not
they're like they're
whatever
filling
week,
up, but the ones that are available in like the time frame that works for us is like there's one in late August that leaves out of Greece rather than the Croatia one. And
Right.
apparently the Greek one is like a slightly less crazy, but like
Yeah.
more adult and less like spring break.
right, yeah.
Which
It's a
pains
little
me to
bit
leave the
slower
spring
pace.
break
It's like
part of it.
mid
But
pace.
You're
It's like
going-
mid
you're
pace.
going into
Croatia
your
was like the
Trudeauhood.
high pace one, where it was just like a 24-hour party and like
Yeah.
it was like a rave the whole time. Greece was still a turn up, but like more like a 30.
You can
plus
take a
turn
nap.
up. Yeah, right.
Got you. Okay.
So out of like you have 3 focuses, I think, on your bio. You got real estate investor, traveler, and then you teach people how to do Airbnbs.
Sure.
So out of the 3, what's your strong suit? Where are we getting the story from? Is it from traveling, Airbnb hosting, or do you have a crazy real estate investment endeavor?
So for me, Airbnb is intertwined in the real estate realm for me, right? And so it's like it's really just all meshed in one. So like my love for travel, it connects within my Airbnb and like real estate world because I love to travel so much. That's why I want to kind of like build an Airbnb business or just like any of my businesses, and I also want to kind of set up in a way where it allows me to travel, right?
That freedom, passive
yeah,
income.
it's extremely important for me, so it's just pretty much all intertwined.
Got
And
you.
you get to use those experiences to teach other people what to do, and also I guess what not to do. What kind of
Yeah.
what happened? Give us a give. That's a terrible segue, but let's get to the
But
story.
anyways, tell us your craziest Airbnb story.
Or travel story.
Yeah, or travel story in general.
Um,
It's probably hard to choose.
Like the
Crazy.
49 countries.
Yeah.
so
know.
craziest Airbnb story. I mean, I wouldn't say it's that crazy, but recently I still got a screenshot. My cleaner sent me a message saying, "Hey,
Shit in the
listen,
bed.
somebody peed in the coffee mug."
Close. What?
And he sends me the coffee mug with urine inside of it.
Oh.
And I was like, I just didn't get it. Like,
They
I
were
don't-
taking a pregnancy test.
But
Why would you do it that way?
I don't know.
but
Okay, I just make sure there's not
Collect your
some womanly
pee and
thing I
then
didn't know
dip it.
about.
I think
just
that's a
and to
thing.
not toss it. We've had a lot of like pee and like shit
Shit
stories.
stories.
Really? More
Yeah.
shit than pee.
Yeah.
Our last guest like told a story and there's like pee on the ground, and then after we stopped recording, he remembered that there's also shit involved. I was like, you left the shit out of the story?
I've never had a shit story.
Really? That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. There's a serial shitter going around apparently.
There
You're
was
working on
a
that.
situation.
Yeah.
Or her. Probably her.
There was a situation
Gross.
several years ago where there was like blood everywhere in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Well, okay, so how it happened was the toilet got like clogged up like crazy, and so crazy because I participate in rental arbitrage. So the owner,
We know that word.
The owner, but just for the viewers. But
Yeah.
the owner reaches out to me. Well, no, actually, no. My cleaner reached out to me and says, "Hey, the toilet's not flushing." and I had tried to call a plumber. It just wasn't flushing. And then like we had to like get the city out to like figure out what was going on. We were trying to figure out if it was like an inside the property situation or like a city thing. And they found out it was like a bunch of like tampons like that like
Stuffed
did stuff.
Yeah.
And in that same day, there was like blood all over the bathroom, like all over the
Sounds like they
shower
weren't using
curtains.
the tampons.
Yeah, all over the shower curtains.
Ugh.
all over the
Jesus.
bathroom. There was just splatter. And again, I
Splatter? What was happening?
yeah, like
All right, Gresham.
I didn't
Ripping
get it.
out tampons and like flicking them around or something?
Oh my
I have no
gosh.
idea how it could have happened, but yeah,
That's-
yeah.
And usually women are really good at like cleaning up that type of scene. I think,
Yeah.
I think like crime scenes, I think it would be really good at that, stuff like that. But
Well, I remember
she
in,
was like,
in
fuck it.
college, I like had to clean up the frat house after the
Oh,
band party,
no.
and like there's a girls only bathroom, and the things I saw in there the next morning have changed
You're
me.
horrified.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, this has to be. I thought women don't fart. This is impossible.
This is much worse.
Oh,
But
that's
a couple of
hilarious.
party situations. I'm pretty sure everybody's had horror stories with parties.
We've had a few of those, yeah.
Holes, got punched in the wall.
Yikes.
How do you bounce
recently-
back?
So number one, it's business and things
Mhm.
happen, right? Literally like 2 weeks ago, this guy, well, there was like I guess two of them. They broke the front door to the whole building, and it
Oh.
cost about like a little over $3,000, right? Like literally, there's like a whole like it shows me the video, like they're like, arguing, like kicking the door, and like broke whatever. It's business and things happen. That's why I always say especially when it comes to into arbitrage, like there's a lot of people out here that just kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's
few of
how I
those.
started.
Right.
No, it's a
Same,
big sign,
same.
and I don't like overly judge because that's how I started too.
Yeah.
You know, but after kind of like time of like doing that and like getting kicked out of that, like I just really want to start getting permission so that way,
Right.
in the event that things like that do
Mhm.
happen,
You're
Yeah.
covered.
You're not
I'm
constantly
covered.
looking over
Yeah.
your
You have
shoulder,
a great
too.
video
like,
on your Instagram about that why it's an easy selling. It shouldn't be that hard of a selling point to landlords.
yeah.
if you cultivate the message the right way,
Right.
you know. But I think a lot of people they're so worried about hearing no that they would just rather
And
People.
sneak.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd
It's
rather get
stressful,
told no.
though. Like, the doing it under the table is
Yeah.
very
So
stressful.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I remember like because after getting caught a couple times, I remember like just like hoping and praying not to get off your man.
Right.
Like we caught you again.
Haha.
I
And it's
started, like-
always the steps that make it so like stressful. Like, okay, go downstairs. Don't talk to the concierge. Go to
Not
the left.
mention
Open the line.
Airbnb.
Open
Right,
the
right.
Get the key. Go upstairs.
Say you're my cousin.
For sure. For
Wear
sure.
a mask.
Right.
Fit and gloves. Like it's like so OD, and
Yeah.
everyone fucks it up. Like
Yeah.
eventually.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's definitely notable.
So, how many Airbnb properties do you have?
Currently 14.
Okay. Are those like spread out across the country, across the world? Where are
All-
they?
All in Baltimore.
Oh,
Baltimore,
cool.
downtown,
A
Baltimore.
targeted.
Yeah.
So are you gonna
Market.
break into the Atlanta market? You eyeing that?
I'm not sure. I think eventually I will.
Yeah.
Like,
Atlanta just passed that ordinance, right?
Mhm.
Now
Oh
you have
yeah,
to,
I
like,
gotta finish doing my
register.
paperwork. I forgot
Yeah.
that. 'Cause
Oh, really?
you have to notify your next door neighbors
Like
via
you're a sex
certified
offender
mail
or something? That's intense.
And like it was a pain in the ass and then I forgot to send the
Finish it.
certified letter over. So I think that's probably late.
And then
but
do you have to like provide proof that you did that or what?
yeah, you send
Or
this.
is it, like,
There's
honor
like a letter
system?
where you like notify that I'm operating Airbnb. You have to establish like an agent for you if you're not going to be self managing it, and so they have a contact info, and then like you have to like put these rules in your house that like recognize like noise and stuff like that, and
Okay.
then they give you like a template. I'll just copy and paste that
Oh,
and
that's
added one
cool.
about my.
Wait, do your neighbors get to like object or you
No.
just have to like tell
Yeah,
them?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they
Mm.
can object,
I hope
but
not.
Willie wouldn't do that to me.
Oh, Willie.
I mean, in Baltimore, we went through something similar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
happening
years
everywhere.
ago.
They have to deal
Yeah,
with
they're
it.
doing it everywhere now. Is that where you went to college, Baltimore? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Morgan State University.
All right. Wait, is that a HBCU?
It is. It is.
I like how you targeted a specific area, like only in Baltimore, and then you built relationships there, probably with going to school, so it's probably easier to start up. But
Right.
a lot of people, all New Yorkers, come down here and just flourish in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Well,
They're like,
I-
this shit's so cheap.
Yeah.
Well, I was living in Baltimore,
Okay.
right? So like, I went to college. Just became an entrepreneur, and then just
Mhm.
I started my own backyard. you
Yeah.
know? And
As many of us did.
Yeah, and it just made sense. But I'm not gonna lie, like when they started like passing these certain laws about like getting like a short-term rental license and all that stuff, like
Mhm.
first I wasn't sure if like I was about to lose my whole business. I need
Yeah.
a license, what? So now it's like it's interesting hearing all the uproar happening in Atlanta, because it's like I get it, when it's like you've been kind of operating business a certain way and now you have to get a certain license. It's like what?
Yeah.
But
Doesn't seem like that big of a deal,
it's
though,
not
right?
it's not
Yeah.
that big of a deal.
Mhm.
And there's pros to it.
Yeah.
Because not for nothing, without stuff like that, people do kind of run the business like a wild, wild west.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
So it is going to weed some people out
Yeah.
for sure. But when you kind of just kind of understand how to do it, get through the process, it's not so bad.
So are these 14 properties, they're all yours, or do you like co-manage for other people or what?
All mine.
Okay, awesome. And
Yeah.
it's all rental arbitrage, or do you own any of them?
Rent arbitrage.
Very cool.
Why did I think when they were going to enforce the new law, it was going to be something in relation to taxes? Like they were going to try to take a portion.
Well, I mean, they are charging a licensing fee, but that's probably
That's
minimal,
it.
I assume.
And Airbnb now they charge tax too. Like
Mm.
they pay
Oh,
the
really?
local government. Yeah.
So I'm surprised they weren't already doing that, but
That's good to know for our listeners.
I mean, I'm sure the city also is going to now make money on fines, like fining people for
Yeah.
unlicensed Airbnbs. So
Yeah.
there's going to be some revenue there.
It seems like it's taking a while. I just remember it was Super Bowl and everybody was freaking out.
Yeah.
Because people made so much money during
So
that time
many of our
period.
guests, that was how they started, was
Yeah.
when we got the Super Bowl. Like, they were like, let me rent my place. And then it went really well, and then they kept doing it.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
It makes so much bread. Well, what do you do? Like, okay, you travel, you work.
Mhm.
What do you do for like fun? Is it traveling?
Travel?
Travel and business.
In business.
I don't know. That just all that stuff excites me, right? Like helping people excites me. But I mean, at the end of the day, travel is like the most fun, exciting thing for me.
Mhm.
But just like learning new things. I love going to conferences. I love networking. I don't know. I love life. I love learning different things and experience different things.
The people that you like teach or like inform based on your Instagram and the classes, do you have someone that you like mentor or someone specifically that you're like, I taught them how to do that, it makes me feel good. And now
Yeah.
they're like popping off.
Yeah. For sure. I got a student, Dominique, right? She had got
Shout out, Dominique.
shout out Dominique. She's also from Baltimore. But she had got into my program, I want to say like in April. And she ended up getting like, 5 properties by, I want to say like August. And then she quit her job in September, So that was pretty cool.
Go,
That's pretty cool,
Dominique.
yeah. How long have you been in the short-term rental game?
Since 2017.
Okay.
It's a long vibe.
So since 2017, what is like the one big pitfall you've experienced that you can warn people against to teach them how to avoid?
Try your best to get permission, man.
Yeah.
Right? That, and then also too, like, get comfortable with outsourcing and delegating. A lot of people when they get into this business or just any business, they just want to start a business so fast that they're just kind of just like, well, just kind of get it done, which was the same thing for me. Like I used to clean
Like
all
clean
my properties.
yourself, and
Yeah, I used to
I
clean
used to
all
do
my
that too,
properties.
but not worth it.
I used to be
I'm a
Mr.
terrible
Fix It.
cleaner.
Yeah, for sure. And it robs your time.
Right?
You
Yeah.
can't- It's hard to scale. You're trying to clean all your own properties.
Yeah.
Starts feeling like a job. So for sure, man, like get comfortable with outsourcing and delegating. It's not as expensive as it may seem, right? And actually, it's like it may cost you more on the front end, but
And they're
it'll
making more.
make a lot more on the back
Yeah.
end. So and again, for a lot of people, that's kind of a mental shift, especially if you have never like built a team, managed a team, or hired people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's not that hard, and it's
Good help's hard to find.
Yeah.
It is.
No,
Ian
that's
has
a fact.
Especially these days.
has a
That's a
cleaner
fact.
that he's
That's
trying to
fact.
get back
Yeah,
on his
my
team.
maid moved in. She's a young, beautiful woman,
Yeah.
and she moved into the house, and she paid rent, and I'd take off $100 per clean from rent, and I gave her 10% when she was out. 'Cause she's kind of a nomad, and I've lived that life before, so I understand. But she got sick while I was in the Cayman Islands last week. Sick. I'm using air quotes for our listeners. And so I hired a Hux lady to fill in for her, and then she also has an OnlyFans account, and my girlfriend follows OnlyFans of whoever she knows. And so for her OnlyFans, she's been busy, not clean.
Not
Does
sick.
not appear so sick. That's all I'll say for now.
Something that rhymes with sick, but
That was good,
Oh,
Maha.
that was really good. P and the B videos. Yeah, on the OnlyFans, which is fine. Sure, but
I
need
mean,
my
also
rent.
clean this goddamn house.
And I think there's a market for like French maid type situation.
Right, clean
Yeah,
it and record
yeah.
it. Like, kill two birds with one stone.
Yes.
You guys are smart.
Yes.
Wow.
I think you should pitch it to her that way.
You should.
I'm going to. And shame on her for not listening to my podcast, so she'll not hear
Exactly.
Shame on you.
this.
Oh man.
I'm glad that, Shafi was able to find this research and this information and report it back to you.
Yeah.
So
It's
we can
totally the
know.
only reason she's on OnlyFans for research purposes.
Yeah.
She got
Of course.
the reason she saw is because there was she loves murder porn.
Mhm.
There was a new murder of the victim has OnlyFans. She's like, I gotta know my victim. So
Oh my
that's why she's
gosh.
back on OnlyFans and saw that.
Wait, what's murder porn?
All the
Just like
the show,
investigation, discovery,
Not
and like all
real
those,
murder porn.
not actual porn, just like
not like your bathroom
crime
Sure,
stories
scenarios.
yeah, not like
and
that.
stuff, like about people being murdered.
Yeah.
I think that is but y'all are lawyers, so I feel like I love watching investigations
Me
and
too.
it's I think it's a woman's thing. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Dark.
I used to tell myself that was bar prep, like when I was studying for the bar. I was like, I'm just gonna watch some investigation discoveries, cover my criminal law.
I feel like I don't know what it is. It's just you just can watch it all day. It's like you just want to know people's minds. What were you thinking? I don't know.
It's just
I could get
very
stuck on it.
interesting.
Do you have something you binge? Are you a Netflixer, a Huluer?
I'm addicted to power, man. It's
Yeah.
funny, right? Because when I first became an entrepreneur, I stopped watching TV cold turkey.
Mhm.
Really?
Stopped. And then for years I didn't watch any TV until my friends were raving about Power, and I was like, I'm not gonna mess with that. And I watched one episode, and it was over.
It was a wrap.
I'm so behind. I'm still on Raising
I'm
Cannon.
super behind.
I watched the one with Tyreek, and now I'm halfway through the Raising Cannon.
I want to
one,
binge
but-
Snowfall.
I know.
I've
I
never
started
watched
to.
that.
Oh,
I
if
try to
you
avoid
start,
shows
Yeah.
because I
it's
know I get sucked
over.
in.
Right.
Don't start.
Trying
Once
not
you
to
are,
get caught up on too much, man. Power is that already got me.
yeah, don't watch episodes of Snowfall. You're gonna get stuck.
Gonna be hooked. So you told us a couple crazy Airbnb. Well, the pee in the mug. What about travel
Which is
stories? Have
crazy.
you had anything interesting, weird, funny, crazy happen in
For
your
sure.
49 country travel?
For sure. I think it was the first time I went to Cancun.
Mhm.
It was I went with a bunch of my college friends, and it was late night, and we had went to some club. And after the club, we had met a couple young women. And
Senoritas?
and first we had some pizza. It was 2 in the morning, and then we had this bright idea to go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got to the beach, we're taking our shoes off, sneakers off, right, to go walk the beach. And I don't know why, but I thought it was a bright idea to leave my sneakers right at the steps of the beach, right?
Mhm.
So we're walking along the beach, having a good time, and when I came back, my sneakers were gone.
Oh, you knew that though.
And I
Yeah.
did not. I don't know why.
Right.
You had to
What
be
were you
drunk.
thinking?
I don't
You had
know
to
why.
be drunk.
Was I drunk? I might have been
You
drunk.
had to be.
I don't know, but
2 a.m. pizza, beach, probably.
Yeah, probably. Girls,
right,
was
senoritas.
barefoot. I was, yeah.
You had to walk back barefoot.
Yeah.
I had something
Um,
similar happen, but the ocean ate my shoes.
Damn.
The tide came up and
You had
just
on
swept them
sandals?
away. Yeah, but it was also super late night, drunk on the beach.
You should
Might
get
have
the
been
pizza first.
pizza. I
Some
don't know.
places are no shoes, no service.
Right.
No shoes,
Did you
no
have to ride
service.
piggyback with one of the senoritas?
I
then,
know.
or-
Man, just walk barefoot to a taxi, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Wasn't
kind
too
of
crazy.
dangerous.
Yeah.
The feet, ground. I don't know. I would have struggled. I would have had to get on somebody's back.
Out of your 49 countries, is there one country that was just shit that you're I'll never go back there? It was terrible.
You do your research before you go.
I do. I do. But I can't really think of one place where it's that bad.
Yeah.
But if there's
Places
one
where you're
place-
indifferent, but not terrible.
Yeah, nothing terrible. If there's one place I'm not in a hurry to go back, it's probably Aruba.
Really?
Yeah.
You think
Why
it's
not?
cliche?
I don't know, just not much. I think it's very hyped.
Happy little island. But...
Yeah, very.
That's
it's
what
cool
people
to relax.
say. They
Did
say
you
like
not see the
everybody's
flamingos?
happy.
Is that what happened?
So you didn't go see the flamingos?
I didn't. So when
That's
I
why.
went, when I went,
Flamingos are pretty friendly.
and
They-
granted, I went years ago. I think I went back in 2014.
Yeah.
So maybe I got to go back. Maybe it's
And what
a
about
few
did you go
times.
to natural pool? Big conchi is what they call it, I think. Those are
Did
the
all
two.
the wrong shit in Aruba.
Yeah.
Granted,
Now you gotta go back.
First you go into the Dutch side when you should clearly be the nude French side.
It was
Fucking up.
2014, right? Like this when I was like first starting to like travel. Like,
Yeah.
So maybe I gotta go back.
Run it
Yeah,
back.
you should.
Yeah.
There's like the little downtown areas, kind of like college bars almost.
yeah.
It's like a college turn up.
There's like a Rio hotel.
A Rio hotel?
Yeah, on the main strip. I remember there being
Maybe.
like a big grandiose hotel on this main strip.
I know that the Marriott's like on its own island there. I've been a few times, maybe like 3 times. Have you been scuba diving there? That's pretty tight.
I'm talking about 2014. How long ago? was that? 8 years?
I can't do math.
Yeah, it's 8
Yeah,
years.
8.
Yeah.
I can't do math either.
Under pressure, especially. I'm terrible at blackjack. Like, don't make me do arithmetic under pressure.
Arithmetic? Don't make me do
I
it.
need the like dealer to like add it up for me when he puts the card down, and to tell me when to hit and when to
won.
hold. Right?
Because
Literally.
I'm not a numbers girl at all. But I feel like, I mean, you are very knowledgeable. And 14 properties, that's great. It's super commendable.
What's the name of your business? Where can people find
Yeah,
you?
we gotta-
How do they sign up for your masterclass?
Right. Shout out
What's
to
your
Dominique
social,
again.
all of that.
Yeah. Instagram, Kemoy _Martin, KEMOY _Martin, MARTIN. Coaching program is called Limitless BNB, right? And you can tap with me on the gram, right? Easily to find.
Okay. Limitless BNB.
I like
that.
it.
Yep.
It's got a ring to it. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been Once Upon a BnB. I'm Anns.
It's Ian.
Maha and Janet.
It's Kemoy.
And we're